Look at this breathtaking stairway. Yes, it is as steep as it looks. The initial climb is almost vertical. It leads up to the Kamikura Shrine here in Shingu, Wakayama. It's a gorgeous area. Tokyo has gotten really crowded lately. A lot of Japan's major spots have. So we're spending the next 11 days traveling some of the lesser known gems that Japan has to offer. The goal is 1 million seconds of travel. I left Tokyo almost exactly 12 hours ago and drove through the night, which would put us somewhere around 43,000 seconds down. A garbage bin or something on the road, and this thing is gonna cause an accident. Okay, back on the road. Okay, that was very dangerous. Glad we dealt with that. Also, 1 million seconds because we've hit 1 million subscribers now. I was originally gonna do 1 million minutes, but the math works out very different on that. Had to pull over on the side of the road because I found this random shrine and I have what is this? Oh wow, where does it go? Okay. These stairs just look like they lead to absolutely nowhere. And they're very, very slippery. Grateful for the handle and whoa. Okay, Tiny Danger Shrine was definitely worth a stop. But if I don't stop doing this, we're not gonna make it anywhere. Okay guys, I stumbled across another abandoned elementary school, and this one is incredibly creepy. Like here in the science room, you've got specimens preserved in bottles like this, and old photos strewn across the floor with just knives laying around. But the thing that really shocked me about this is when you come through the gymnasium, auditorium, out the back, there's this little staircase right here. Then I found this. I did an entire walking video on that. That'll be on the Tokyo Lens Explore channel. In fact, this entire adventure, everywhere we go, every major stop we make, there will be a separate video for that. There will be a playlist. It'll be linked at the end and in the description so you can get a detailed look at each and every one of these spots, because this much travel and adventure is gonna be way too much just to fit into one video. Okay, a bit of a funny story and a little bit of a blood and gore warning, so if you don't want any of that, skip the next 30 seconds. I came out to this onsen to take a bath, and as I was cleaning myself up, I looked down and there was a massive leech on my leg. Now, my leg had been hurting for about the last hour or so since the abandoned school. I thought I just got bitten by something, but it is really quite bad and will not stop bleeding. So I showered up, skipped the bath, boom, that's all cleaned up. More than anything, I'm actually just impressed that he managed to get in, because my cuffs are always tight. He earned that meal as far as I'm concerned, and judging from how big and fat he had gotten, he had quite the meal. Now to find a place to park for the night. you. waterfall and the sound of the birds in the background, I started my morning with a full walk of the Nachitaisha area. Even managed to sample a small section of the Kumano Kodo, which was lovely, and now we are back on the road. I admittedly am a little bit sad to be leaving this area already. My time in this area has done nothing but pique my interest and make me want to explore more, but there are also other areas that I want to explore, so onward we go.
Did you see that little bike? I've never seen a bike that tiny before. It was a worthwhile detour. Back on the road.
Saw some cool rocks, naturally had to stop and check it out. This is actually a Michino Eki, a roadside station, and it's located at the most southern point in Japan's main island, Honshu. I have until this evening to get to the other side of Wakayama, and there's a spot that I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to gain access to. I think I see something. There is a torii gate right here along the edge, and it looks like it might actually lead to something. Oh. With every single step I'm taking, I'm hearing little creatures and critters scurrying away, and it leads to a shrine. A very simple little shrine, and there's a little statue over here as well. This was a very worthwhile. I'm all right, not injured, just kind of feel like an idiot. We all know by this point that this was bound to happen sooner or later. This would have been a really bad spot to get injured though, so let's head back. Sometimes wondered when falling down is gonna stop being embarrassing. You would think that by adulthood you wouldn't be embarrassed by something like that. There was nobody around. I could have easily cut it out. Arigatou gozaimasu. We've arrived in Wakayama City. Sun's going down behind me, and if you look over there, do you see that shrine up on the mountain? Turns out Wakayama City is just filled with shrines like that, so we're gonna go check out a few before it gets dark. Okay, so slightly anticlimactic. The shrines that I was trying to reach apparently closed at 5 p.m. I'd still like to believe we had a pretty good time though. And first thing tomorrow, I'm trying to go to an area that's notoriously difficult to get to. And if I succeed, I'll likely not have any signal and may even get stuck there for a day, 2, or potentially even more. So I'm trying to prep and upload right now. You know, just want to keep things going smoothly. So I'm going to get to that, and I will see you first thing in the morning. Japan has its fair share of secrets, and it's also not a stranger to trying to cover up or even entirely wipe out the mistakes of its past. In fact, there's a theory that all of Japan's kawaii culture and the cute characters is little more than an attempt to cute wash all of this and make people forget. And while I don't think it's entirely that simple, every now and then you're able to find remnants of old wartime Japan, like this old gun battery. And as spectacular as this is to see, it is unfortunately not the area that I was trying to reach today. That area is unreachable. Won't be able to make it on this trip. In fact, had I made it there, based on the current information, it seems like I might have gotten stuck there for as much as 3 to 5 days or more, with only the food that I could carry with me and no contact to know when I'd be able to get out of there, which would have basically meant the end of this adventure. So I can count this one as a win. I'm really glad we made it here, though. It reminds me of Raputa, the castle in the sky. But since I was going to be camped out overnight, that means this has saved us 2 days, so let's go make the best of it. I was on the road for all of about 2 minutes before I found something to distract me, but I want to get to a completely different part of Japan before dark, so back to it. Made it out to Awajishima. It was a much faster drive than I was expecting, and this place is called the Water Temple. Amazing name. And as beautiful as this is, it gets better. Look at this. I've never seen anything like this before. The scale of this place is impressive and amazing. I've been to countless temples and shrines throughout Japan, and I've never seen anything like this. I wish I could just play some Zelda music right now. This place is really the sum of what's inside, and this here, this entrance, this is amazing. Konnichiwa.
Oh, are you Tokyo?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Norm. Nice to meet you. Hi. Hi. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Ehime.
Ehime.
I'm from Shiga.
Shiga.
Yes.
First time?
Yeah, first time. First time. めっちゃ声が響きます。
I
声も恥ずかしい。
I think they like it.
やばい。Beautiful.
Inside is really nice too. So go have fun. Thank you.
Yay.
Nice meeting you. Bye bye. Morning, it's 7 a.m. right now. I hit a sento last night, hence the fluffy hair, and we are officially at 1,000 kilometers, over 600 miles, and 250,000 seconds so far. And today, we're heading towards Shikoku. That was a weird little bug. I stopped off to do a calming morning walk through a beautiful forest, past a dam, all the way up to a waterfall here, because the vast majority of today is going to be driving, so I wanted to take in some nature first.
You're late.
You were obviously waiting. Sorry. I found something amazing along the way. I got distracted.
What this time?
It was a dam, but not just any dam. This thing was like out of another world. It was Ghibli-esque and beautiful. And
Here you go.
I almost said thank you. Sherry lives here in Ehime, but she's moving to Tokyo very, very soon, and I'm just helping bring some of the big stuff. Because I would have brought you, but she already booked a flight. So.
Yeah.
I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Cheers. Sherry and I are doing a live stream at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it here for today. It is 8 a.m. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning.
Who woke up at 2:45 in the morning to drive out here.
Sleepy.
We just finished a beautiful, spectacular walk over a section of the Shimonami Kaido over the bridge with the sunrise.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Are you excited to move to Tokyo?
Oh yeah.
That excited to leave such a beautiful area.
I mean, it's nice. I like it, but I've been wanting to move to Tokyo for like 2-3 years now.
And with any luck, it looks like Sherry and I might be able to get onto one of the little islands that we saw today. So here we go. Made it to Kojima or Oshima. Oddly, the Japanese literature has it named as both. There's a lot of hiking through this as it's filled with old batteries, and Sherry has asthma, so she asked to hang back. I'm guessing she's probably just hanging out right near where the boat landed, just watching the ocean. Seems like the kind of thing she would do. Just finished the walk. It was amazing, and sure enough, I found Sherry right near the beach
I was just watching the beach.
and collecting, what is it?
Sea,
Ocean glass?
sea glass,
Sea
yeah.
glass? Ocean glass. My English is so good. You really didn't wander far, did you? You just like came down to the
No.
beach and
Because it's nice ocean.
beautifully rainy day today. Today officially marks the halfway point of 1 million seconds. Sherry headed back to Matsuyama yesterday so she could pack up her stuff and finally move to Tokyo. And I'm gonna be spending today driving across the island of Shikoku in the hopes of reaching today's destination before dark. Brief stop along the way in a small town called Ikeda. My friend Ayaka opened up a small bar here a couple of years ago, and I have yet to have a chance to come out and visit, so we're gonna swing in and say hi. You might remember Ayaka when I visited Yo-chan in the abandoned school a couple of years back. Ayaka drove us around for the day. Amazing driver, just a little crazy. Oh my goodness, okay. So this is Hirokazu, and if you've kept up with the Yo-chan timeline, Yo-chan has kind of moved out of the school, and today Hirokazu was actually there running the cafe. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, man.
英語のお客さん来たら対応できる。
無理だね。
So Ayaka doesn't actually speak English, but she's really good at Google Translate. So definitely come. See ya. Bye. So glad I finally got to see Ayaka's place. You know, in addition to that, she does airsoft and cosplay as well. And since I have the keys for somewhere cool nearby, let's go turn in for the night. The rain is incredible, and yes, this is the abandoned school. Yo-chan may not be around, but I have the sound of the rain and the frogs to keep me company. I was hoping to swing by his coffee shop so that we'd be able to visit him, but he's like, oh, that's actually moving too, so. Good morning. Having a backup place to stay out in the mountains is a huge plus. And this morning I'm going to start my day on the side of a mountain doing a live walk down into a nearby town, and then shoot just a little bit of a foggy morning walk coming down from the school into some of the nearby villages and the gorgeous mountain pathways before we get back on the road for the day and head for the area of Kagawa. Okay, maybe favorite spot yet, made my way up to this beautiful torii gate in the sky, top of a mountain. Wasn't even planning to come up here today. It was kind of on my pins list, but never could have expected it to be this beautiful. Look at this. The sun has gone down over the ocean, and I'm staying at what might be the single nicest place I've ever stayed at. Not just in Japan, but anywhere in my life. Like, that is my bath for tonight, and that is a private beach down there. And this is my room. This is my room for the night. Amazing. And it's got a gorgeous view. And I'm going to be spending the night having a barbecue with some friends who own the place so I can recharge and be ready for tomorrow. Quick stop at my favorite village in Japan, Ochiai. There's even amazing places you can stay here. Shikoku is filled with young people living their lives trying to revitalize the area, like Yo-chan with his abandoned school, or my friend yesterday with what might have been the nicest place I've ever stayed in my life, and is amazingly just down the road from Yo-chan's new coffee shop. But Yo-chan is not coming back to Shikoku until we leave, and seeing as I really believe that this island is the best place to explore in all of Japan, I wanted to spend this couple of days here to give you just a sampling of why I love this place as much as I do. During the pandemic, I had a chance to swing by Nagoro, the Kakashi no Sato, or kind of scarecrow village. I had the opportunity to meet Ayano-san, the person who made all the scarecrows, but as it was peak pandemic, I opted not to and promised to come back. And I gave her a call last week and she said she'll probably be around this week, just swing by, and if she's here we can have a chat. So I am trying my luck with that right now.
はい、こっちこそありがとうございます。はい、また会いましょう。はい、また会いましょう。さよなら。さよなら。はい、さよなら。
She's wonderful. I love her.
入って。
お。いいんですか？
どうぞ。もういないかなと思ってな。急いできた。ちょっとこぼれたけど。わざわざありがとうございます。これちょっとこぼれた。
She came back again and brought food, so we could have a quick meal together. So I'm gonna do that now. Good morning. It is 8 a.m. Just did a beautiful walk along the mountainside of Ochiai, and I'm walking back down to the camper van now. Spent until past dark in the village with Ayano-san yesterday. Amazing woman. Going to put together an entirely separate documentary just for her. When years ago I climbed Mount Fuji, on the way down I broke my foot or toe and screamed the words, "Everything always." My friend group had a huge laugh about it, and it became kind of my phrase. And over the years, that phrase grew and kind of became a mindset I didn't enjoy. And when I started the channel, I wanted to turn that into something more positive. And that's when Explore Everything Always was born. But for years it was just Explore Always. And the Explore Everything Always was unlocked recently. And I really do mean Explore Everything Always. Areas, ideas, abandoned places, concepts, people. And I wanted to unlock this when the channel rolled over 1 million subscribers, and we've done that. It's unlocked, and so I'm very excited on this adventure to be able to share this with you. Of course it'll all be linked, but we have a ton of driving to do today as we head back to the mainland of Japan for the last few days of this adventure. So let's get back on the road for the day. Also, just realizing that I missed out on a much nicer road. Something tells me we're probably gonna have to come back. Quick gas stop, also realizing that 1 million seconds is a lot to put in a single video. I knew it would be, but feels like it. Okay, that drive was crazy, especially that last little bit, amazing. And now I'm about to go explore an abandoned village that I've never seen before before getting back on the road and finally turning in for the night. Okay, so I spent an hour in this abandoned village, worth every second, but now that the sun has gone down and I saw more bear signs on the way into this place than I've seen anywhere in Japan, I want to get back in the car and try to get to our destination. It is dark. I lost my Garmin InReach Mini and drove around trying to connect it to Bluetooth and found it right here. It must have fallen out of my pocket and hooked itself right onto this branch. That is unbelievably lucky. I stumbled on this little space here, and it's like this hidden little world of its own, tucked beneath the streets of the city of Hidakanayama. It's incredible and beautiful, but I need to find an onsen or a sento today. Managed to gain access to a beautiful private bath out here. This is gonna be so nice, and before getting here I made a brief stop off to walk a gorgeous cobblestone section of the Nakasendo Trail from Magomejuku down to Ochiaijuku. I love the Nakasendo so much. That was exactly what I needed. I have been refreshed if you will. And now it's time to head to Naraijuku, probably getting there just after dark. I was spot on. I'm gonna need more light, and that is bright. Spot on about what time I'd be arriving, but it has gotten so much colder out right now. Oh, the temperature has gone down 23 degrees, and now I need to deal with this mess, get set up for tomorrow, and get some sleep. And that's been Naraijuku. I'm so glad that I finally got to see this place in the sun. But I have the biggest festival in Tokyo, Sanja Matsuri, kicking off in less than 24 hours. So timing Yellow.
Hi, Norm.
Hey.
So it's Hoshi from Google, but are you in Tokyo right now?
I'm not, but I'm on my way back today.
Okay. I actually need you to come by the Google office tonight, but is that possible?
Yeah, is everything okay?
No, everything's fine. It's just try to get here before the evening, yeah?
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm in the area then.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't know what that's about, but looks like we have one more stop to make, so let's get on the road. And we just rolled over 3,000 kilometers for this trip. That'd be like driving Japan from end to end in a straight line. But there are just so many places that I want to go back and explore in more detail. It was almost painful to have to leave each location. But that's kind of what this is about. When this channel rolled over 1 million subscribers, there was kind of one thing in my mind, and it's that the win from today quickly becomes the win from yesterday, and then last month, and last year. And it's important to celebrate, but keep moving forward. Because anything truly worth having definitely takes some TLC, care and maintenance. And I think that this has been a pretty damn good trip. Feels just a little weird to be back in Tokyo. Also, I've only ever been called out to Google for events, so my curiosity is, well, just a little piqued.
Hey Norm, thanks for coming today.
Hey, everything good?
Everything's good. I have something for you. Congratulations.
And this morning makes officially 1 million seconds traveling Japan. And now I'm in Asakusa. I'm gonna spend the day at Sanjamatsu.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. And Sherry's moved to Tokyo.